What's up, guys? This is Better Late Than Never, February in the Bag edition, last day of the month. It's going to be a little bit of a utility video. Played yesterday at Quaker and everything's wet, so I'm going to be drying them off as I go through them. It's a good excuse to pull them out of the bag. So we'll start with the bag. Grip AX4, little raffle win. Super comfortable, still loving it, but I'm very excited to use my cart once conditions improve up here in Maine. Looks like they're going to. So I'll start with the putting putters. I'm only bagging two now. Kind of like the predominant go-to inside the circle putter and then outside the circle putter. So this is a Discmania Evolution Primal Run Link. XL Hard 175. This thing's money. Dead straight, tons of glide, just point and shoot basically. Can't beat it. And then I got the backup. This one's a little more beat in, so can get a longer straight line out of it, so I use this one outside the circle. Good jump putt disc too. Throwing putters. I got three. I'll take them out individually because everything's wet. Alright. Lux Link. Hook up from my boy, Eldridge. Oh man, they're gonna get that glare. Whole fucking video. This one is 175. Embossed. Lux plastic just feels amazing. This thing's kind of flippy. It's not super flippy, but I wouldn't trust it on like a power hyzer. So stays in the bag. It's good. Good in the woods here. Kind of the good stability. Another mystery box hookup from Nate right here. Discmania Sea Line P3X. It's got the jumping koi fish stamp on it. It's embossed 175, board flat, beaded, and this thing is money. I can put a ton of torque on it, a lot of power, and it holds the line pretty good, and it's a super reliable hyzer finish on that. Next, kind of like the middle of the road, very neutral throwing putter for me. Fits perfectly right between the Link and the P3X. It's a Discmania Active Line Premium Sensei. This is not embossed anything. I believe Nate says it's 175. I believe him. I haven't scaled it yet, but very straight. You put too much power on it, it will turn over. But it's perfect. And just another great disc here in the woods of Maine. I haven't really tried to bust anything out over like 300 with it, but I imagine it would hold a straight line all the way. Approach. Absolutely love this thing. This is another hookup from Nate. I got got an ace with my last one, and I hung it up. It's back over there. So he got me an even prettier one to replace that with. Keep this one in the bag. This is the mystery box edition. I believe it's Neo. I know some people say they're Lux, but this feels like Neo to me. Embossed 175, tactic, money, beef, good forehand. Super reliable, headwind, throwing putter. So everyone should own one of those. Mids. Starting to build up the inventory a little bit on the mids again. There's still one out there I really need to get, but we'll see what happens. See if it falls in my lap someday. We'll start with a goodie. I had one of these, I got rid of it, I regretted it instantly. So Nate hooked me up in a mystery box with another one. This is a Discmania Neo Origin with the mini shield stamp. This is embossed 177. Great feeling disc in the hand. The rim feels great, and it's just a awesome hyzer flip, just bomber. I mean, you throw it hard enough, hyzer flip flat to Annie, or you can get a hyzer flip flat and it rides forever straight. Like, these things have a ton of glide too. Awesome disc. This is one I would like to replace. I'll just say what the disc is first. This is what 177 embossed XL Hard Method. It's got sweet swirly gray gold stamp. I think Bill hooked me with this one up for my birthday. It flies like a Rock 3 really, but it's flatter than a Rock 3 if that's possible. It's very reliable. It's just the plastic I'm concerned with, so I think I'm going to step it up and get the Neo Method next. But that one is doing work. Then I got the Beauty. I think I'm always going to bag one of these. This is, wow, the weight is gone. I believe this one is 177 now. 177 gram Eagle McMahon Crowned Eagle MD3 Color Glow. Super flat, feels great in hand, super reliable, dead straight. This one's getting a little late ante to it, but it's just still perfect. Thrown it a ton, so super trustworthy. It's like that's a staple in the bag. Everyone should have some version of the MD3 in their bag, in my opinion. Next, this I hated this thing at first. I'm gonna be completely honest with everybody. Metal Flake Mystery Box Edition MD5 Sea Line. It is dilapidated. There's like 3 huge dimples in the flight plate. You probably can't really tell in the video, but I hated it at first just for that reason. But the more I'm throwing it, the more I'm loving it, and it is an unbelievable forehand disc, like driving off the tee. So hated it. Glad I kept trying it out because I love it now. That's it for mids. I'll get into speed 7s. I got a couple of those. My bag's all jumbled up because it was snowing pretty hard, and then it rained, and then it snowed, and yesterday was pretty brutal to be playing disc golf. Alright, go with the 7s. First one, mystery box hookup. This is one of the first mystery boxes he did for me. Prototype S-Line FD2. It's absolute beef, pure beef. Flies nothing like they wanted FD2s to fly like, so I love it though. Good forehand disc, shorter, longer than an MD5, shorter than an FD3. I go straight to this. Good backhand skip shots. I think it's beautiful. This next disc, Neo Instinct. I swear the flight number should be 7500 because this thing just goes dead straight. It doesn't seem to want a hyzer at all. It's not a bad thing. So keep it in the bag. Longer than an MD3, not quite a speed 10. You don't need that kind of distance. Absolutely throw this. Feels great in hand. You can't beat the Neo plastic. This one is embossed 174. And I believe that's max weight on these, but yeah, it's got the sweet purple foil on it. Maybe magenta, maybe. Love it. Another staple. Can't go wrong with Tour Series disc. Discmania Color Glow FD Night Strike 2 Nate Perkins edition. Absolutely love this thing. It's seasoned perfectly. You can probably tell from the stamp wear, but long hyzer shots, dead straight. Rip into it dead straight. It's just gonna go straight for a long time. Tons of glide on these things, so I really enjoy throwing it. The smaller rim disc kind of make it feel like you can get away with more in the woods here. Like you got more room to throw the disc, so I do throw this a lot up here. I think I might only be bagging one speed 8 currently, and it's probably the best speed 8 disc ever made. Discmania Neo Essence, another hookup from Mr. Eldridge. This one's embossed 174. This was another replacement ace disc, probably the sickest ace I've ever gotten. But these things are unreal. They dance. I mean, you put power on a rotation and they dance, and it's awesome to have up here in Maine. Tight fairways, hyzer flip flat, ante. Easy distance. Alright, I think all I got left is the 9s, and then we get into the double digits. Another ugly disc, but it's a workhorse. Old penned Sea Line FD3. This one's 175 grams. It's super ugly. I don't know why anyone would color the middle of the disc like that, but they did. But it's perfect. Flies exactly like I want it to. Super overstable. Not a ton of glide. It works really well with my forehand. So keep chucking it. And this thing, beautiful. I love this stamp. Discmania Sea Line FD3. It's got the jumping koi fish stamp on it. Sweet day glow color. This thing sticks out like a sore thumb in the snow, so I really like throwing it in the winter. And it really flies just like the blue one. It's just prettier. This one is embossed, but that's just that consistency with Discmania's runs, really. So keep throwing it. Beautiful forehand disc. Helping out my noodle arm. The 10s, I think I'm only bagging. Oh, I have another one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, forgot about that thing. Didn't even throw that yesterday. Alright. 5-speed 10s. Start with the first one that I threw. This is a S-Line TD. It's pink. It's penned, 175. This thing is money. Super easy distance, very controllable turn. You know, just easily able to reach some holes that I wasn't able to with before. Pop this on a tiny bit of an ante, you know, started on like a baby ante, and it'll hold the line pretty long. And a very subtle fade. You know, it's only got a 1 fade, so this thing flies unreal. It's exactly like the flight numbers say it does. I got another one, C-Line TD, XO. This one's embossed, 175. Haven't thrown this one too much, but I can tell you the few times I have thrown it, it's more stable. It's got the sweet XO stamp. Day glow again. They stick out so good, and the plastic feels amazing. This one. I've been wanting one of these for a while. It's hard to bag those super understable discs, but it's worth it. S-Line TD2, pen 175, sweet profile, plastic feels absolutely amazing. I wish all of my S-Line discs felt like this. I don't know what they did to make them feel like that, but unbelievable hyzer flip turnover, and it just holds and holds and holds. It doesn't dump out, you know, in the ante. It holds it very, very well. So glad I got one finally. Hopefully lay down some sick rollers with that this summer. This one I just got in the mystery box and I haven't thrown it yet. S-Line CD2, the sick Discmania stamp on it. I love that stamp. Swirly blue, probably can't see in the video, but great profile. Awesome feeling plastic. Embossed 175. So I had the Roaming Thunders. I'm really hoping this flies like a CD2 is supposed to. Not so beef. So looking forward to trying that one out. The new one, I'm really digging this. I knew I was going to like them, but Nate finally hooked me up with one. S-Line PD, embossed 175. It's got the sweet Discmania Big Wing stamp on it. Purple, magenta-ish. This is going to replace the Thunderbird, so I'm not worried about getting rid of my Thunderbirds now because this flies how I want. Or this flies exactly how those did for me. So long, straight, 320, 340 foot holes. That's my go-to. We'll stick, I think this is the only speed 11 I bag currently. S-Line CD3, pen 175, beautiful purple, blue foil on it. It's got a decent dome to it, but I love it. This thing, it still flies amazing, just like the flight numbers. Tons of glide, good late turn on it too. So that's gonna be a good tailwind bomber driver. I think we only have one speed 12. This was a hookup from Bill. Sweet, another sweet tour series. This is an embossed PD2 173.5. It's the Simon Lizotte Skyrider stamp on it. It's got a slight dome to it. It's really good. It's really good beef. You know, I was replacing one of my super overstable destroyers with a forehand disc, so this is doing it. It's got a pretty good heartbeat to it too, but flies great, exactly how I want it to. Started on some ante and it fights right out of it and gets me the distance I don't deserve to get with my forehand, but that's doing it for me. And then I think this is my new favorite disc. It's not pretty, but it does work. This is a 175 penned S-Line DD2. It's got a dome to it. Flies exactly like the flight numbers. I mean, this is a bomber. It goes. Any distance shots I need to get right now, especially with the snow, you can't get much of a run up. This is just my absolute go-to. I love it. So S-Line DD2. That one's staying in the bag for a while. This is a embossed one. Nate told me there is some difference in runs here, and I think I only threw this 2 or 3 times, but it does feel more stable than the penned one. But it's got the sweet big wing stamp on it, so probably be a headwind driver for now. We'll see what happens when the snow melts and I can actually put some big drives together. This is another penned one. 172 is absolute money weight. Penned S-Line DD2 with the Frenzy stamp on it. That's sick. Alright, again, unreal feeling plastic. It's that old good stuff. So this one's definitely staying in the bag for a while. Also, I think I'm going to try these out for forehands too. See if I can get a little extra hyzer flip distance with these. But yeah, that's what's in my bag. Sorry it took so long. Stuff's been crazy. Been busy. But see you next month. Tomorrow.